Okay, we are here with Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. I'm excited to see what this era of the Beatles is talking about. I feel like already going from um Rubber Soul into Revolver, huge difference, like massive change in just like sound, what we're going for sonically, just all around. So going from Revolver to this, I don't know, man. I'm expecting maybe like less of a drastic change because I think Revolver was like, I don't know. To me, it really felt like them being like, "Oh, we're artists now for real," like in a real way. Um, but when it comes to this one, I will say, bro, this cover is so fire. Also, the drip here is crazy too. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm pretty sure this photo right here that I got in the background is like from that era too. Maybe. It seems like they got like a similar type of drip on. At least John Lennon definitely do. So I don't know, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to see. This is definitely such a fire cover. As far as anything else, is there anything I know about this one right now? I don't think there is. Um, yeah, we're definitely listening to the 2017 mix, so I'm pretty sure that's what people have said is the best version. But, anyways, let me just go ahead and get into it. For people who are watching on YouTube, if you guys do want to support the channel, please check out the Patreon. We post 4 times a week on there, 2 times on YouTube, so you get double the content, as well as bonus videos and a bunch of other fun shit. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Where'd I put my headphones? Okay. Damn, my bad. All right, let me get these headphones on and we can get started. First song is called Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Such a long title. Okay.
It was 20 years ago today. Sergeant Pepper taught the band to play.
This also got like a 70s type of sound to it.
But the guaranteed to raise a smile. So may I introduce to you the active room for all these years. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Interesting. Wait, hold on. This is interesting. Okay, so I'm just assuming based off of how like this album has started off, it's like they are the Beatles cosplaying as like an entirely new band for this album. So is this like supposed to be its own universe and they're the Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts whatever? Is that what's happening here? And then is that why they ended up going for such a different look fashion wise? Hold on. This is interesting.
The active room for all these years. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
That's gotta be it. Because why else would he say that? Be in front of a live studio audience too.
With Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, we hope you will enjoy the show.
This is so interesting.
Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, sit back and let the evening go. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely.
That bass is kind of chunky.
It's wonderful to be here. It's certainly a thrill. You're such a lovely audience. We'd like to take you home with us. We'd love to take you home. I don't really want to start the show, but although you might like to know,
What the hell?
the singer's gonna sing a song. Everyone she ought to sing along. So let me introduce to you the one and only Billy Shears. Sergeant Pepper's
Billy Shears. Such an interesting start. Crazy transition too. Okay. Very interesting start. I don't know if I was like super in love with the song, but I am like excited to see where we go from here. It seems like this one is more so just to like, I don't know, I guess introduce people to the concept that they have going on here. So as far as like where I'm gonna put it, I mean, I feel like I don't know. I'll say B. I'll say B. I feel like it was a I don't know. It was a fine song for me. I wasn't in love with it, but it did get me excited for the rest of the album. So I don't know. As far as anything else, I don't know if I have a whole lot to say about that one. I did think it was so interesting how we had the like the actual audience in the shit too. And like I said, that transition was fire. I actually think I want to run it back to that point and then get started on the next one. So next song is called "With a Little Help from My Friends." Let's get it.
What would you think if I sang out a tune?
Oh wait, I feel like I heard this one.
Walk out on me. Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key.
Oh yeah, we really into something. Oh yeah, this is a banger. I know this one. I know this one.
I get high with a little help from gonna try with a little
I gotta turn that one up.
friends.
Ooh.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone?
Oh, that's so cool. I feel like this might be the first time they've done that. Am I tripping? It's like we've got like a main singer and then also like the rest of the band kind of like a call and response type of thing. I thought that was cool. Let me run that back.
Gonna try.
I'll go right here.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel by the end of the day? Are you sad because you're on your
They sound really good.
No, I get by with a little help from my
Ooh.
friends. Get high with a little help from my friends. Gonna try with a little
Ooh, yeah, this is a like.
friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be?
Those drums right there are so tough.
I want somebody to love. Would you believe in a love at first sight? Yes, I'm certain that it happens all the time. What do you see when you turn out the light? I can't tell you, but I know it's mine. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Get high.
Wow, they are going crazy on this song. I'm just zoning out.
Try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody?
Bro, I love the way the drums come in right there. I don't know, like, what is it that he's doing? Is it just like the way it hits, like with the hi-hat in the beginning? There's something about it.
Oh, I'm gonna try with a little
Hold on.
from my friends. Do you need?
Yeah, it's like he hits the hi-hat at the beginning.
I just need
That shit is
someone
fire.
to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Gonna try
This is such a fun song.
from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Yes, I get by with a little help from my friends. With a little help from my friends.
Damn, I feel like this one has to be like one of their more iconic songs. Cause I've definitely heard this before. I don't know if it was like I don't know. It's just been like in like sparing moments of my life. You know what I mean? Like it's either in a movie or it's in a TV show or it's just like on TikTok or whatever the fuck. I definitely heard this. I think that might be my first time listening from front to back, but fire song. Like I feel like it's just kind of undeniable. I don't know what it is about the Beatles, and I know I've mentioned this in the last video, but there's something about them that really, yeah, it feels like almost childlike. And I feel like it started with, did it start with Revolver? Something about them like Revolver to where we're at right now, especially if we're talking about songs like this one and songs like Yellow Submarine. There's something like weirdly childlike about it, and I really fuck with that. I'm gonna put this one in S. That shit is just like an undeniable, like goated song. It's an undeniable goated song. Shit. Should I put it in generational classics? I'm gonna see at the end. I'm gonna see at the end. Will I remember? I'm gonna put it there for now. I'm gonna just like as like a little question mark. Boom. Or you know what? Fuck it. Let's just add it in. Okay, bet. So we've got on here Champagne Supernova, Made of Stone, Fake Plastic Trees, I Spy, Starman, Four Walls, River King, Well I Wonder, and now with a little help from my friends by the Beatles. Let's get it. Okay. What else do I need to do? I think I'm good. Let's just move on to the next song. Next one is called Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, which I've definitely heard this shit too. What the fuck? This must be like this is the one for them.
Picture yourself in a boat on a river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. A girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
Ooh.
Cellophane flowers of yellow and green.
Whoa, I don't remember this. I mean, I guess I've heard the title of the song, but I don't remember any of this shit so far. This is way more trippy and weird than I was expecting it to be. It's like it reminds me of what's the one? I'm Only Dreaming or something like that. Only Sleeping, Only Dreaming. It has that same little pitched up vocals that they do too, which kind of gives you like that, I guess, like, I don't know, that acid LSD type of thing going on. I gotta rewind this. They're doing some interesting shit.
Picture yourself in a boat on a river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. A girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Cellophane flowers of yellow and green, towering over your head. Look for the girl with the sun in her eyes, and she's gone. Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Bro, this song is like it's taking me for a fucking loop. What the fuck am I hearing? This is so strange. Hold on. It's cool, but I'm like, damn, they're really doing something different.
She's gone. Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
This is the part I've heard for sure.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Those vocals are crazy.
Follow her down to a bridge by a fountain.
Yo, this shit is insane.
Most people eat marshmallow pies. Everyone smiles as you drift past the flowers that grow so incredibly high.
Ooh.
Newspaper taxis appear on the shore, waiting to take you away. Climb in the back with your head in the clouds and you're gone.
Bro, this song is like, what do I even compare this to? This song is like a waltz if you was just high out of your mind, like dancing on a fucking cloud. What the hell is going on? Like, actually, what the hell is going on? I don't know, bro. I think it's so interesting. I feel like this might take multiple listens for me. I don't know. Even the lyrics are just insane. I don't know if they were writing it like while he was on some shit, but damn. I don't know.
In the back with your head in the clouds and you're gone. Lucy in the sky with
And then they switch to this part right here, which is so much energy.
in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Picture yourself on a train.
It's just like too. I think the tempo might change too.
Scene pauses with looking glass ties.
It's just like going from high to low back over and over again.
There at the turnstile, the girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Ooh, I like that keyboard.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy,
Yeah, I lied. I guess I'd never heard this full song before.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Damn. Hmm. Okay. Wow. What do I say? What do I say about this song? Okay. I think one thing that threw me off massively is I did not expect this song to have so many like drastic changes in energy and even like tempo, and even the way they deliver it, it's like low key. I don't know if that was the intention, but it low key sounds like in one section is like someone experiencing all this crazy shit, like low key on the verge of a panic attack, and then boom, you hit like this wave of euphoria, just like taking in everything that you're seeing, and then just loving the experience, and then boom, you're back into that like weird state of like what the fuck is going on, or at least like that's what I was hearing. And low key, that's honestly kind of how I felt listening to this too. I know that this is probably like a huge, obviously this is a classic, right? Like this title is, like I've seen this title so many times, like to the point where I thought I'd heard the song, which I guess I hadn't, outside of the hook. So bro, I don't know. Even though I feel like this might be like a classic for a lot of people, on first listen, bro, this shit was a little weird. No, not okay. I don't want to say weird. I feel like weird is not the right word. It was obviously weird, but I think it was a little bit like it was a little hard to get super into with all the different like tempo and like vibe switches, which normally I'm not like super mad at. There's just something about this one specifically. I think I'm gonna do top of B. I'll do top of B because the hook part was good, and I because the thing is like I liked the low mellow part, and I liked the hook part too. I think it was just like the switch back and forth that for whatever reason wasn't working for me. So I'm gonna put it in like top of B. I'll do top of B. We can move on. Next song is called Getting Better.
It's getting better all the time. I used to get mad at my school. I can't complain. The teachers that taught me weren't cool. I can't complain. They're holding me down.
Ooh, wait.
Turning me round. Filling me up with your rules. I've got to admit, it's getting better. A little better all the time.
Ooh, he sound good right here.
To admit, it's getting better. It's getting better since you've been mine.
Ooh, hold on. The way that the drums and the bass started hitting right there, that shit is crazy.
Since you've been mine.
That shit right there. Ugh.
Used to be angry young man. Me hiding the head in the sand. You gave me the word I finally heard.
That bass line is so interesting.
Moving mind, getting so much better all the time. It's getting better all the time. Better, better, better.
I like that part too. This song might have some of my favorite vocals so far. Damn.
I used to be cruel.
Hold on, what instrument is that? I feel like even in the last song, I forgot to mention it, but in the more mellow parts, like on the left side, you could hear kind of like another, I don't even know what you call it. I'm assuming it's another instrument from India or something like that. But it's like that. It's not a gong. I don't know what it is. It's like a droning type of sound. Does anyone know what that is? If so, please let me know. I kind of want to run it back.
It's getting better all the time. Better, better,
It low-key sounds like a piano, low note, and then mixed with something else.
I beat her and kept her apart from the things that she loved. Man, I was mean, but I'm changing, I see, and I'm doing the best that I can. I admit it's getting better, a little better all the time. Yes, I admit it's getting better. It's getting better since you've been mine. Getting so much better all the time. It's getting better all the time. Better, better.
That part right there is so fire.
It's getting better all the time. Better, better. Getting so much better all the time.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that was good. Okay. How am I feeling about this one? I feel like this one was just a very, very solid song. I don't know if it had like that same crazy experimentation that the last one had. Even though there were still like some like sounds and yeah, like instruments in it that I mentioned a second ago. I think I'm gonna do A. I'm gonna do A. I feel like this one had definitely my favorite vocals so far, but bruh, there's something about with a little help from my friends. There's something about it. Like there's a little bit of magic in that song, I feel. And even though this one was really good, like it's gonna be hard. Like I low key think I'm gonna have to at some point maybe lower the standard for S because this song is just like it's a 10. It's a 10. You can't beat that. I don't think anything on this album is going to beat that if I'm being real, but I wouldn't be mad at it if that's what that's what ended up happening. But with that being said, let's move on. Next song is called Fixing a Hole. Did this one transition too? Let me see. Kinda?
I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in and stops my mind from wondering where it will go. I'm filling the cracks that
Whoa,
ran
okay.
through the door and kept my mind from wondering where it will go.
Damn. Oh, this one's very vibey.
It really doesn't matter if I'm wrong, I'm right. Where I belong, I'm right. Where I belong. See the people standing there who disagree, but never win. Wonder why they don't get in my door. I'm painting the room in a colorful way, and when my mind is wandering, there I will go.
Hold on. I'm sorry. This solo is good, but this whole part right here, this where there I will go. I gotta hear that.
And when my mind is wandering, there I
that shit is so fire. And then this too. I'm gonna like this one.
And it really doesn't matter.
Ooh, the vocals.
Where I belong. Silly people run around, they worry me, but never ask me why I don't get past my door. I'm taking the time for a number of things that weren't important yesterday, and I still go.
Ooh, he's singing. This is such an interesting one. I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in and stops my mind from wandering. Interesting. What does this mean? So people run around, they worry me, never ask me why they don't get past my door. Doesn't really matter if I'm wrong or right. Interesting. What are we talking about? Is this like mental health thing? Fixing a hole. Like, are we talking about like negative thoughts and shit like that? This was a good one, man. I think my favorite thing about this was just like it's just overall production. I think like the drums were hitting crazy, the vocals were hitting crazy, the little like ding ding ding, whatever the fuck the guitar was doing. Oh my god, it's such a vibey one. You know what I mean? Like I know I've mentioned other songs that I enjoyed by the Beatles being like Don't Let Me Down. Like that's definitely a later Beatles song that I do know that I think is goated. This one gave me some of those types of vibes, just like that really smooth, like chill, just laid back type of shit. So I think I gotta do S with this one, but like bottom of S. Like imagine a fucking like a massive wall between fixing a hole and with a little help from my friends. Cause like I said, this one went on the generational classic. So this is like an all-time favorite Beatles song for me now. But that being said, still very good, still a fun listen. And with that being said, we can move on. Next one is called She's Leaving Home.
Wednesday morning at 5 o'clock as the day begins.
Ooh, the strings.
Silently closing her bedroom door, leaving the note that she hoped would say more. She goes downstairs to the kitchen, clutching a handkerchief.
Bro, these strings are giving me some type of energy right now. Like, I don't even know what to call it, but I have to run that back.
Downstairs to the kitchen.
The really low ones? Oh my god.
Quietly turning the back door key. Stepping outside, she is free. We gave her most of our lives. Is leaving. Sacrificed most of our lives.
Bro, this falsetto.
Everything money could buy. She's leaving home after living alone for so many years.
This is really beautiful.
Snores as his wife gets into a dressing gown.
And we're definitely telling a story here too.
Picks up the letter that's lying there, standing alone at the top of the stairs, she breaks down and cries to her husband, Daddy, our baby's gone. Why would she treat us so thoughtlessly? How could she do this to me? We never thought of ourselves.
Bro, this shit got me floating.
For ourselves. We struggled hard all our lives to get by. She's leaving home after living alone.
Damn.
So many years. Friday morning at 9 o'clock, she is far away,
So it's like about a girl running away from home.
waiting to keep the appointment she made, meeting a man from the motor trade. What did we do?
Bro, I love how many times they got this section in the song.
We didn't know it was wrong.
It's like low-key changing. I think the lyrics are different every time.
Something inside that was always denied for so many
I'm gonna like this song.
years. She's leaving home. Bye bye.
Ooh, very pretty song. Very, very pretty one. I low-key wanna, I think I'm gonna look this one up on Genius. I pulled up the what you call it here. Where's that? She's leaving home. Okay, so Wednesday morning at 5 o'clock as the day begins, silently closing her bedroom door. Carney's looks to pick the girl sneaking out silently. Okay. Leaving the note that she hoped would say more. She goes down the stairs to the kitchen, clutching her handkerchief. Clutching her handkerchief. Interesting. So I guess that they're right here trying to say that she's coming from money, like by saying handkerchief, or maybe handkerchief was just what people would say back in the day for real. Quietly turning the back door key. Okay, yeah, so she's running away from home. And then I don't know if this section right here is like from the perspective of her parents, like she's leaving home after living alone for so many years. And then we've got the things in the back saying, gave her most of our lives, sacrificed most of our lives. We gave her everything money could buy, but she's still leaving. What does this say? Oh shit, okay. The main story that Paul McCartney is singing about is based upon a real life event in which a 17-year-old girl named Melanie Coe, who ran away from home in the same year in the album's release. Holy shit. Wait, did they know this girl? Additionally, she had coincidentally had the chance to meet McCartney himself after a brief competition 3 years prior to the 3 years prior in the show Ready Steady Go. She's Leaving Home was written after McCartney was inspired by the headline of the newspaper stating, "A level girl dumps car and vanishes." Oh, so she dumps car. They're not saying that as in like she faked her death or nothing like that. It seems like she just left the car somewhere and then took and just dipped. Okay, in February 1967, it states that she simply left without reason or notice, just gone the next day. Lyrics that John and George presumably are in reference to what her parents reported, in which they mention her as a schoolgirl who seemed to have everything. To extend upon that, her father stated that she has everything here, even her fur coat. Interesting. Interesting. So I guess like the whole thing here is kind of just like money can't buy happiness, because at the end they were talking about how like fun is the one thing that money can't buy, and I guess like that could be the case here. She never thought. Okay, wow, this is interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. What does this one say? This is the moment where her parents realized their mistake and immediately regretted. This is confirmed by Paul's lyrics, which state that the parents couldn't provide fun. They could only provide money for their daughter. Interesting. Let me know what you guys think about this one, as far as like the concept. So interesting. So I guess they like kind of knew her, but didn't. Like they met her, but they didn't know her. Because at first I was wondering, like, did she run off with them? I'm like, what the fuck? But I guess not. Okay. She's leaving home. Where do I want to put this one? I think I can say for sure at least A. I'm gonna check getting better really quick to make sure, but I think I like it more than that one. Let me see.
It's getting better since you've been mine.
Damn, it's actually not as easy as I thought it would be. Hold on.
She's leaving home
No, I lied. It is a little bit easy. Okay. It's easy, but it's not yeah, it's easy. Okay. She's leaving home. We're gonna do top of A, fixing a hole. I'm keeping bottom of S, maybe.
I'm right where I belong. I'm taking the time for a number of things.
What was the part in here that I loved a lot? It was
There I will
it's this part. Damn, that part is crazy, but now I'm like, she's leaving home. Low key might have more highlights in it.
Gave her everything money could buy. She's leaving home after living.
It's just like the melodies all around, like this part right here, the melodies he's singing right here on top of the strings, that shit hits. Damn, okay. For now, I'm gonna move fixing a hole to middle of A. She's leaving home, I'm gonna keep top of A. Or I might even put she's leaving home bottom of S. So I'm gonna swap these two spots. Then we can move on. Next one is called Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite. Okay. What the fuck does that mean? Ooh. Whoa.
For the benefit of Mr. Kite, there will be a show tonight on trampoline.
Okay. Interesting.
The Hendersons will all be there. Later, Pablo Bank is there. What a scene! Over men and horses, hoops and garters. Lastly, through a hogshead of real fire. In this way, Mr. K will challenge the world.
Oh, this is so interesting, bro. This low-key got like a French vibe to it as well. I don't know what that instrument is. Is it like an accordion that's given that sound? I don't know. Someone let me know.
The benefit of
I gotta start this
Mr.
over.
Kite, there will be a show tonight on trampoline. The Hendersons will all be there. Later, Pablo Bank is there. What a scene! Over men and horses, hoops and garters. Lastly, through a hogshead of real fire. In this way, Mr. K will challenge the world.
Whoa, what the fuck?
The celebrated Mr. K performs his feat on Saturday at Bishopsgate.
We're doing a lot of interesting things here.
Dance and sing as Mr. Kite flies through the ring. Don't be late. Mrs. K and H assure the public their production will be second to none. And of course, Henry the Horse dances the waltz.
Bro, what is happening? We got like the circus music going on now. What the fuck? This has to be the most different shit I've heard from the Beatles so far. I think this is the first time that they've well, actually I lied. Because I was about to say this is the first time that they've like dipped into a little bit of like a French bag, if that makes sense. But Michel definitely had some French lyrics in there. But if we're talking like sonically, this shit is insane. Even the way that this is mixed, obviously, like this is the remix of it, or not the remix, but like the 2017 mix. And bro, whatever the fuck they did to this shit right here, that little music break section with the circus shit playing, oh my god, what kind of technology did they use? Because that sounded insane. I kind of have to run that back.
The horse, Henry the horse, dancing the waltz.
This shit sounds like it's moving. You know what I mean? And then this shit right here, what is even happening? That was ridiculous.
The band begins at 10 to 6 when Mr. K performs his tricks without a sound. And Mr. H will demonstrate 10 Somersets he'll undertake on solid ground. There've been some days in preparation, a splendid time is guaranteed for all. And tonight Mr. Kite is humming the bill.
Yeah, they've never done anything like this before. This is low-key the trippiest song they've ever made. And I'm kind of loving it too. I'm gonna like this one. Bro, it low-key sounds like they went to the future, recorded some shit that they had heard, and then brought it back to the past. What year did this come out? 67? This shit sounds so crazy. Like, I swear there was just like a regular synthesizer in that shit too, and I guess they did have it back then. Like, I'm over here hearing bleeps and bloops and shit, but like how did they do that back then? I don't know how they did that shit. Wait, that's actually so crazy. Being for the benefit of Mr. Kite. Okay, here's the thing. This is just like strictly for my love of production, but I think I have to give this one an S. I'm gonna put it under She's Leaving Home because I think I do like that song more as a whole. Like this one, if we're talking full song, there is like, I don't know. It's not my favorite of the three S's. I might even like Fixing a Hole just like as a full listening experience more. But what they did on this shit, oh my God, like it's so impressive to me that I'm like, I kind of have to put it up there. I at least have to put it over Fixing a Hole. Because as much as I like this song, this one is just like, I'm blown away. That shit was so good. I feel like it had like a similar amount of experimentation as Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. But for whatever reason, this one was working for me more than that one. It's just like, damn, that shit went crazy. I don't know how they did that. Okay, let's move on if we can. Next one is called Within You, Without You. Yeah, Within You, Without You. I thought that was a typo. And we got that instrument again. What is this thing? Like on the left side? Ooh. Bro, wait, hold on. Are we cooking? We might be cooking.
We were talking about the space between us all and the people who hide themselves behind a wall of illusion. Never glimpse the truth when it's far too late, when they pass away.
I don't even know what to say.
We were talking
Ooh.
about the love we all could share when we find it, to try our best to hold it there with our love.
Bro, what are we doing? Oh my god, this shit is crazy. This shit is insane. I know I had said earlier that I don't think there's gonna be as big of a shift creatively from Revolver to this as there was from Re- oh my god, what's it called? Rubber Soul to Revolver. But low key, there might be these last like three songs might be they might have proved it. Holy shit. This is so crazy. Okay, let me run this back.
We find it to try our best to hold it, but with our love, we could save the world if they
Whatever that is right there, that sounds so good.
try to realize it's all within yourself. No one else can make you change.
It's like a mix of strings and then something else.
Really only very small, and life flows on within you and without you.
Oh wow. Wait, hold on. We're talking about like some philosophical shit here. We could save the world if they only knew to try to realize it's all within yourself. No one else can make you change and to see you're really only very small and life flows on within you and without you. What the hell? This is some kind of philosophy. I don't know what the philosophy is called, but this shit is crazy. What were they on here?
To see you're really only very small, and life flows
This shit sound like an ego death or something.
and without you.
Ooh. Hold on, those drums. Ooh, wait, I love this part. What the fuck? This is a like. This is the last shit I expected to hear on this album. Oh my god, these strings are going so crazy. And the sitar too, holy shit. Bro, this shit actually got me so excited. Wait, I'm so happy that they did this. They were on some different shit back then.
We were talking about the love that's gone so cold, and the people who gain the world and lose the soul. They don't know, they can't see. Are you one of them?
Bro, hold on. They're low-key spitting on here.
When you've seen beyond yourself, then you may find peace of mind is waiting there. And the time will come when you see we're all one, and life flows on within you and without you.
This is definitely like fuck? Okay, the audience came back. This is definitely like on some ego death shit right here. This whole thing, like, where'd you go? When you've seen beyond yourself, then you may find peace of mind is waiting there, and the time will come when you see we're all one and life flows on within you and without you. Like I used to be super into the idea of like those types of substances. I've personally never done it myself because I'm too much of a bitch. I'm scared. But bro, I used to back in the day watch videos of people going through like ego deaths on YouTube. This is the exact type of shit that they used to say, man. So I wonder if like these lyrics came from them having an experience like that themselves, or if they were just like reading a lot into um I don't know, like what would you call this? Is this like this isn't what practice is that? It's not, is it Buddhism? I don't think it's Buddhism. What would you call that? Like what's the other I don't know. I can't think of it right now, but obviously like when it comes to um the instrumentation on here, they were very much inspired by by like India and Indian instruments and all of that. So I'm assuming whatever that philosophy is, obviously I'm blanking on it, but it is either coming from that or coming from an experience that they had themselves. As far as where I'm gonna put this song, bro, where like this album is actually insane. I feel like this is another one where I'm like, is it a S? I don't know. It's at least a A. It's at least A. This is another one I'll put over fixing a hole. Okay, we're just gonna have to go ahead. We're gonna have to go back and listen. Bro, this run right here, fixing a hole, track 5 to track 8, goated run. Like maybe one of the craziest runs they've had on any of these albums, period. Let me see. Oh wait, no, I said this one.
This way, Mr. K will challenge the world.
God, they're just doing so much shit.
Most of baby's gone.
Like, okay, if we're talking about it, fixing a hole, this got like a classic, like chill, like stoner rock type of vibe to it. She's leaving home. We've got strings on here, cello, piano, whatever the fuck. It's just like a classical lullaby about a girl leaving home, and then the benefit of Mr. Kite. Bro, this shit is like a weird French circus, like having a bad trip at a circus. And then we go to Within You Without You, bro. We're like hitting on some like spiritual shit with all these Indian instruments and everything going on in the back. What the hell? Like we traveled the world in 4 songs. If we're being real, that shit is so crazy to me. Okay, but what was I doing? I'm over here I'm getting distracted. Okay, being for the benefit of Mr. Kite. Do I like Within Without You more? That's where I was at. My bad. It's gonna be so hard because I like them both for such similar reasons. I like them both so much because the production is just so uniquely insane. You know what I mean? I feel like this one might have the edge production wise, but maybe the full song of this was more enjoyable to me. Okay. Within You Without You, I think I'm gonna do under being for the benefit of Mr. Kite. But now I'm like, should I do S? For now, I'm gonna put it in S at the bottom, and we'll leave it like this. Holy shit, bro! What a fucking run. Okay, next song. When I'm 64. No idea what to expect here. Okay.
When I get older, losing my head, many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine, birthday greetings, bottle of wine? If If I'd been out till 2:45, would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?
Why is this low-key giving me like Toy Story vibes?
You'll be older too.
Ooh, he's singing. Damn.
And if you say
Hold on, this song really picked up. At first I was like, this one's chill, but ever since we hit this little when I'm 64 part, they started snapping.
will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?
Yeah, once that piano came in, it was over.
You'll be older too.
Ugh. Damn.
And if you say the word, I could stay with you. I could be
What the hell was that bell?
when your lights have gone. You can knit a sweater by the fireside. Sunday mornings go for a ride. Doing the garden, digging the weeds. Who could ask for more? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Every summer we can rent a cottage in the Isle of Wight if it's not too dear.
This is a very solid one.
We shall scream and say,
I don't know if it's touching the big four, but it's a solid one.
grandchildren
I
of
love the little flutes and what you call it going on.
Vera, Chuck, and Dave. Send me a postcard, drop me a line, stating point of view. Indicate precisely what you mean to say. You're sincerely wasting away. Give me your answer, fill in a form.
Yeah, all these little, what do you call them, woodwinds and shit going on in the back? They sound so good.
Need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Woo.
Ugh. Damn, okay. That was such like a, it's such an older style. I really messed with it though. When I'm 64, okay. Right now, all these in S, this is the big four right here. I don't think it's touching those. I'm gonna put it in A, I think. I think it's better than, is it better than Getting Better? It might be better than Fixing a Hole too. I can't lie.
We used to be angry young men.
I think it's better than Getting Better. What about Fixing a Hole? Let me check really quick. It's a close one.
And if you say
It's a very close one, but I think it might have it. I might check back on it later, but for now, I'll put When I'm 64 at the top of A. Okay, yeah, they're cooking on this album. Holy shit. Next song is called Lovely Rita. It's like that classic psychedelic sound.
Rita, meet a maid, nothing can come between us. When it gets started,
Whoa.
tow your heart away. Standing by a parking meter, when I caught a glimpse of Rita, filling in the ticket in a little white book. In a cap, she looked much older, and the bag across her shoulder made her look a little like a military man.
What? Bro, they just on here roasting her.
Rita, meet a maid, may I inquire discreetly?
like the vocals on this album have been like definitely the best so far. Ooh. Ugh. Damn. The piano is really cool. Wait, these drums are going crazy too. Hold on, like once they added that little shaker in, and then that shit started adding so much, like I guess just extra momentum to it. This ending is so interesting. Ugh. Ugh. Hold on, they out here doing ad-libs? Whoa. Okay, this is a cool one. Lovely Rita, lovely Rita, lovely Rita. Where am I putting Lovely Rita? I think it was a good one. It was a very, very good one. Where's a good one? I don't know if it's better than, is it better than Getting Better? That's just the one I keep comparing it to. But I feel like if it's not, then I will do top of B. I think Getting Better might be better than that one. I'm gonna do Lovely Rita top of B just because something about these three in A just had a different feeling to it. Even though I think this is a good song, these three right here, it just felt different listening to them. So I gotta do top of B. Okay, let's move on. Next one is called Good Morning, Good Morning. Where am I? Okay, bet. Bro, what the fuck? Oh my god, why was that so loud? Hold on. This is not what I was expecting. Bro, that intro was so ridiculous. I'm sorry I keep going back to it. I'm gonna start it over, but that intro sounds like how this album cover looks. It's so chaotic, bro. It sounds like everyone is playing some shit at the same time. I gotta hear that again. Ooh, wait.
Nothing to say, but what a day. How's your boy been? Nothing to do, it's up to you. I've got nothing to say, but it's okay.
What is happening?
Going to work, don't wanna go, feeling low down. Heading for home, you start to
Yeah, they're just trying to throw you off.
Everybody knows there's nothing doing. Everything is closed, it's like a ruin. Everyone you see is half asleep, and you're on your own, you're in the
Wait. He was flowing right there.
Heading for home, you start to roam, then you're in town. Everybody knows there's nothing doing. Everything is closed, it's like a ruin. Everyone you see is half asleep, and you're on your own.
Bro, that shit is crazy.
After a while, you start.
This song is so all over the place.
You feel cool. Then you decide to take a walk by the old school. it's still the same. I've got nothing to say, but it's okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Oh my god, I cannot keep up with this one. This shit is insane.
People running round, it's 5 o'clock, everywhere in town is getting dark. Everyone you see is full of life, it's time for tea.
Bro, this shit sounds like a panic attack.
Somebody needs to know that I'm glad that I'm here. Watching the skirt, you start to flirt.
That always catches me off guard.
Go to a show, you hope she goes. I've got nothing to say, but it's okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning,
Dogs and cats? Was that a chicken? Horse? An elephant? Bro, wait, actually, what are they doing? Oh my god, that song was so goofy. I kind of, it's like, it's so fun, but I'm like, I don't know if I would listen to it again. Okay, this is one where I would put in like super fun listen, but I don't think I would ever do it again. It, bro, there's so much shit happening in this one. Um, okay, good morning, good morning. I feel like no way I'm doing C, even though this shit was so insanely chaotic and just like so much of it wasn't working. There's some like there's a weird charm to it at the same time. So I don't think I could do C. Do I like it more than Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? Y'all gonna hate me for this, but yes. Lovely Rita. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna put it top of B. I'm gonna say good morning is top of B. Shit sounds like a fucking panic attack, like I said a second ago. But something about it, man. It's like you can't forget your first panic attack. And I'll never forget this song either. I still remember my first panic attack. And that's exactly how I felt listening to this. But yeah, let's move on. Next song is called Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band Reprise. Wait, is this actually it? No. What the fuck? Oh no, this is actually there. Okay. For some reason, I thought that I had gotten the wrong list again. All right, let's play it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Whoa, this sounds entirely different.
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts.
Is this them like closing the curtains?
We're sorry, but it's time to go.
I low-key might like this version more.
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely.
I actually definitely do.
Hearts Club Band. We'd like to thank you once again. Sgt. Pepper's one and only Lonely Hearts Club Band. It's getting very near the end. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts.
What the hell? Ooh. Oh my god, another transition. Were the transitions really like this in the original album? Or is that something that they did for the 2017 mix? Okay. Where am I gonna put this one? I definitely liked it more than the first Sgt. Pepper's one. I'm gonna actually put it over Lovely Rita too. I can't lie. I'm gonna put it over Good Morning. I'm gonna do bottom of A actually. That one was a fun one. I actually like that one a lot more than this version of it. The way that I was feeling, y'all gonna have to let me in on like the concept of this shit. I think I am still going with that whole idea of this being like a alternate universe band or something like that going on. But I feel like right here we close the curtain and I'm wondering why. Because it seems like we close the curtain before going into A Day in the Life. So I don't know if like this is them going back to being the Beatles, you know what I mean? Or if there's something else that's going on here. Also, it seems like I do remember someone telling me that Strawberry Fields and there was a couple other songs that are like classics were supposed to be, or not supposed to be, but they were singles for this album, but didn't get added to it. So I might have to try and find those too. I might just do that as like a Patreon exclusive thing, but y'all let me know. If I don't find it right now, I'll make sure to do it at some point. I would say this week, but this week is like it's stacked. I'm so busy this week. I'm sorry, but maybe next week I'll be able to find time to do that. But yeah, let me know. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and get into the last song, which is called "A Day in the Life." Let's get it. Yeah, that was a real full transition.
I read the news today, oh boy,
Oh wait, I've heard this.
about a lucky man who made the grade.
That bass.
Though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh. I saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car.
Ooh.
He didn't notice that the lights had changed.
Oh shit. Wait, are we talking about a real person here? So I read the news today about a lucky man who made the grade. Saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car. Holy shit. Okay. I wonder what this is about.
He blew his mind out in a
Or like who this is about. Is this real?
He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared. They'd seen his face before. Nobody was really sure if he was from the House of Lords.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I saw a film today, oh boy.
Wait, this is very good. Hold on.
The English army had just won the war. A crowd of people turned away, but I just had to look, having read the book.
Damn.
I'd love to turn you on.
Love to turn you on. Wait, what? What is going on? Bro, I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know what to say. Ooh. What the fuck?
Woke up, fell out of bed, dragged a comb across my head.
Okay. Beat switch.
Found my way downstairs and drank a cup. And looking up, I noticed I was late. Found my coat and grabbed my hat. Made the bus in seconds flat.
We might have to go through the
Found my
genius on
way
this one.
upstairs and had a smoke. Somebody spoke and I went into a dream.
Ooh. Wait, that's pretty. I don't know what's happening in the song, but I'm gonna add it to my likes. Ooh, that's so pretty.
I read the news today.
Wait, they were amazing. Holy shit, how did they do this?
4,000 holes in Blackburn, Lancashire.
Now we're back to that first section.
And though the holes were rather small, they had to count them all. Now they know how many holes it takes to fill the Albert Hall. I'd love to die.
Oh, I read the news today. 4,000 holes in Blackburn land. I don't know how to say that. And through the holes around it. Okay, okay, hold on. What does this mean? Is it we talking about like bullet holes?
Now they know how many holes it takes to fill the Albert Hall. I'd love to die.
And this line right here is so interesting to me. What do we mean? I'd love to turn you on. Here we go again. We blasting off to space. This is an insane song. Ooh. This really does not feel like something that came out in the 60s. I fully get it now. Like, this shit is otherworldly. How did they do this shit for real? Like, you could have shown this to somebody 10 years before it came out, and it would have completely just like, I don't even know. It would have sent them into psychosis. What the fuck was it like hearing this shit when it first came out? And I know I've said that before with the other ones, but with this one, it's just like even more. What the fuck? Why did they? Okay, so we just got like beeping. I did not like that noise. Okay. A day in the life. What the hell is going on in this song? They did so many interesting things that I feel like I have to look this one up. And I feel like one thing I did notice when I had first looked up the Beatles on um Genius, I did notice this song right here is one of the more looked up ones for them, period. So I had a feeling something interesting was gonna be there, but damn. Okay, that was crazy. Let's read some of these. Okay, I read the news today. What does it say? I was writing a day in the life with the Daily Mail propped in front of me on the piano. I'd open at their news and brief of far and near, whatever they call it. I noticed two stories. One was about the Guinness heir who killed himself in a car. Ooh. Okay, that was the main headline story. He died in London in a car crash. So it was a car crash. So he like intentionally crashed the car? Interesting. Okay, thus everyone believes this verse to be about Guinness heir Tara Brown, who died in a car accident in 1966. Everyone except Paul McCartney. The verse about the politician blowing his mind out of the car, we wrote together. It had been attributed to Tara Brown, the Guinness heir, which I don't believe is the case. Certainly, as we were writing it, it was not attributing it to Tara in my head. In John's head, it might have been. So, okay, so Paul and John, I guess, were both writing this together, or everyone in the band was writing it together. Yeah, it says we wrote it together. I don't know if he's talking about like him and John, or he's talking about like the entire band, but I don't know. Interesting. So may or may not be about the Guinness heir. 96 death of Tara Brown, heir to the Guinness franchise, inspired this iconic line. John famously reacted with laughter upon hearing the news of the unexpected loss of his uncle George, his mother Julia, and the original Beatle bassist Stuart Sutcliffe. Oh shit. I didn't know about that. I did not know about that. Okay. Okay, he blew his mind out in the car. He didn't notice that the light has changed. Brown didn't shoot himself. He crashed. In a 1968 interview, Lennon said, Tara didn't blow his mind out, but it was in my mind when I was writing that verse. The details of the accident in the song, not noticing traffic lights and a crowd forming at the scene, were similarly part of the fiction. So this is kind of like, so I'm guessing the lyrics here are kind of just like how he imagined the scene going, not necessarily like based super into the reality of what happened. Okay, meanwhile, McCartney offers a different interpretation. In my head, it was imagining a politician bombed out on drugs who'd stopped at the traffic lights and didn't notice that the lights had changed. The blue his mind was purely on a drug reference, nothing to do with a car crash. Tara was a baller playboy and a friend of the Beatles who apparently turned McCartney onto acid. Wait, really? So they had known this person too. I guess that makes sense why um hold on. Okay, now it makes sense why they're talking about how the news was sad. Because if they did know him, then damn. Okay, Tara Brown's father, Dominic Brown, actually was in the House of Lords, upper chamber of the Parliament, which makes and passes the laws of the United Kingdom. Okay, in a remarkable coincidence, Dominic Brown gained his seat from his father, who vacated it by dying in a 1927 car crash. Holy shit, they gotta stay away from cars. Lennon is mixed up in the identity of the deceased as if to point out we're all the same, or as if to point out we're all the same when we die. So what does it matter how important one may be in life becomes moot with death. This spine-tingling realization expires the next line. Kind of people stood and stared. They seen his face before. Nobody was really sure if he was from the House of Lords. Okay. Saw a film today. The English army just won the war. A crowd of people turned away. Spartacus understood to be inspired by the Lenin's role in the October 96 or 67 World War II comedy film How I Won the War, released 5 months after the song came out. Interesting. I didn't know that he was acting. Note that earlier the crowd stares and gawks at a car accident, but when the English army returns victorious from what may have been World War II, no one pays them any mind. A crowd of people turn away. Interesting. But I just had to look having read the book. The book is either referring to the Patrick Ryan novel that the film was based on, or to the film's working script. Yeah, and then the whole I love to turn you on thing. What does this mean? Oh, damn, we got a lot here. Okay, from Rolling Stone, this was the time of Tim Leary's Turn On, Tune In, Drop Out. Okay, McCartney recalled, and we wrote, I'd love to turn you on. John and I gave each other a knowing look. It's a drug song. You know that, don't you? Okay. So I guess they were trying to like convince each other that was a drug song. Yes, but at the same time, our stuff is always very ambiguous. And turn you on can be sexual, so come on. Wait, hold on. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what I'm reading. This is the time of the Tim Leary's turn on to now. Okay. Interesting. So they're just kind of talking about what was going on, like the conversations that were going on as they were writing here, is what I'm assuming. Okay, when Leary would use the phrase to turn on, meant to realize all your potential via a psychedelic or mystical experience. Oh, interesting. Via the same article as above, the BBC banned the song as a result of this line. BBC didn't appreciate the wordplay. We have listened to the song over and over again. The spokesman said in 1967, and we have decided that it appears to go just a little too far and could encourage a permissive attitude to drug taking. Okay, so it wasn't the innuendo they was upset with. It seems like the drug aspect of it. Wait, hold on. So they're talking about, never mind. They're talking about the Leary article when it comes to the whole turn on thing. It seems like they didn't ban the song, but they banned the Leary thing. Okay. Lennon gives credit to Lennon gives credit to McCartney for this line as he told Playboy, Paul's contribution was a beautiful little lick in the song. I'd love to turn you on. I had the bulk of the song and the words, but he contributed this little lick floating around in his head that he couldn't use for anything. I thought it was a damn good piece of work. 1, 2, 3, yeah, and then they just start counting. They literally just start counting to 12. Wow, we've got a lot in here. Huh. As far as like what we're talking about in the lyric and the genius, it seems a lot about just like a lot of it just seems to be referencing a bunch of interviews and stuff when they're talking about just like the creation of the song. I don't know if it's giving a ton of insight into like the concept. So I don't know. Let me see some of this. For Day in the Life, John Lennon wrote the opening and closing sections while McCartney contributed the bridge. For the climax, they hired an orchestra of 40 musicians, dressed them in tuxedos and funny hats, and told them they had 24 bars to ascend from the lowest note in their instruments to the highest note closest to E major. Okay. Song had often been rated as the Beatles' best, with reviewers calling it one of the most ambitious, influential, and groundbreaking works in pop music history. Perhaps one of the most important single tracks in the history of rock music. Damn. Lennon took his lyrical inspiration from the death of Tara Brown. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We heard that. He also used random newspaper stories. For instance, the 4,000 Holes line was about a real story in the Daily Mail about potholes and blackburns. Okay, so that was about potholes, not bullets. Interesting. Okay, the official music video. Ooh, there's a music video. Was uploaded to YouTube on October 28th, 2015. It originally appeared in their 95 anthology mini series, but was taken from previously unreleased footage of the original recording sessions. Huh. So does this video end up showing in the anthology that we're watching now, or is this a different thing that they're referencing here? Okay. Yeah, I need to just start with looking at the abouts. I feel like sometimes reading each lyric line by line isn't like a super ideal. Okay, where am I gonna put a day in the life? I think I want to say S, but I don't know if I'm rating it as highly as some of the critics were back in the day. I don't think this is the best thing that they've done on this album. I do think it was impressive, but I'm gonna put it definitely Within You Without You is under it. What about Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite? Because that one was so impressive to me. I'm gonna have a hard time with that one.
At Bishopsgate. Some days in preparation.
It's low-key kind of similar. Well, maybe not really, but like I think I mean more so in like these sections where they just have like the ridiculous instrumentation going on. I feel like in that aspect I see some similarities, but I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna put A Day in the Life over it just because I feel like it's a more, even though love this song, I think I do have to be in a certain mood to listen to it. And I feel like A Day in the Life is a bit easier to just play whenever. Is it better than She's Leaving Home? Let's see.
We gave her most of our lives.
Is leaving.
Sacrificed most.
Dressing gown. Husband, daddy.
I don't think so. I'm gonna be real. I think She's Leaving Home is better. So I'm gonna do A Day in the Life in the middle of S. And I think I'm cool with this list. We don't have anything in C. That's actually kind of cool. Not gonna lie, this might be the first Beatles album that has 0 C's for me. Does that mean that this is my favorite one? Hold on. I guess it would have to be. I'm gonna give it a little bit more time before I like really claim that. But I'd say on first listen, this list is definitely looking like a really, really good. Damn. Okay. Great album. Great album. I will check out some of these other singles at some point. I do want to hear Strawberry Fields. I want to hear Penny Lane and then some of these other things. But if there's any other singles that I should check out, definitely let me know in the comment section and I'll make sure to make note of that. But yeah, man, outside of that, I think I'm done.